Happy Monday. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and I'm back with another PrizePicks video. We're going to be talking about the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks for Game 2 here. Detroit Pistons trying to tie it up. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, use that promo code CashKeg. Play $5, get $50 instantly. You'll also be eligible for a free month of Daily Edge Sports Elite package, which gets access to all of our projections and the picks that we have out there. Hope you guys had a good Easter. Had to do a little bit of traveling, but we're back at it here. 10-2 run over the last few videos that we did. I think the last one I did was on Friday. 2-1 in both videos. So carrying over that 6-0, we went going 10-2. Got a couple funky ones in this. This game is, to me, is tough. So there's a couple funky ones. I'll kind of show off some of our tools that we have, and I'll show you a tool that I use. It's absolutely free website that's out there. We'll show you that kind of really important, especially when you get in the playoffs and you're looking for game flow and to kind of see what really went on to get in the weeds of it. So let's dive in. Let's talk about it. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here. Again, we're going to talk about 3 picks for today's game. And again, one of them is going to be one of the projections that we do have, the points, rebounds, and assists first 5 minutes. That is something that we do have up on our projections EV tool here. And we'll just dive in and talk about that one first here. I'm going to go and I'm going to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns is who we're going to pull up. And as you notice, first 5 minutes, PRA 5.5. We're going to project it for 5 here. So not like a massive value here, but honestly, it's kind of tough to find out exactly what I like here with this game on the Knicks side. With everybody being healthy, all the minutes that they do play, I kind of like that. I did like the rebounds at 12 a little bit. We got them projected for 12.47. That was another one I looked at. A little plus EV on the 11.5 number. Again, it's moved a little bit. So those are the two that I'm kind of looking at for Karl-Anthony Towns. Again, the first 5 minutes, we do have them up there. There's not a ton up there for first 5 minutes. As you can tell, there's not a ton. For this game, there's only Cade Cunningham and Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm going to go less than 5.5 here. There's just so many different ways they can go with the ball with New York. With Brunson there, OG's been shooting the ball real well. Josh Hart and Bridges got in foul trouble early first half last game, but all those guys are going to play about 40 minutes, and they're all going to get their chance at it. So if you don't like this, I would suggest going over to rebounds then with him for Karl-Anthony Towns and hit that 12 number if you want to go that route. He only put up 11 last game, but I do like going less than 5.5 PRA here, and that what I was talking about was Popcorn Machine. Now, this is a free website you can go to. Just type in popcornmachine.net, and this basically shows you the game flow. So this was game 1, Detroit and the Knicks. And as you can tell here, Josh Hart got into foul trouble early. So you can see 2 personal fouls in this game. So usually he plays almost the whole first quarter or the majority of it, and he didn't play a ton because he got in foul trouble. Then he come in the second quarter and he pulled up another foul. So he had 3 really early there. So with Josh Hart there, another thing is Bridges. You can see, he got his first foul, and then, he got a second foul here in the second stint. And OG just, was chucking the ball. 9 field goal attempts that first quarter. So this is just a nice tool that you can kind of look at, see game flow, see when guys are checking in and out. And it's a really good tool to use for you guys out there looking for something out there that's absolutely free to get access to it. So again, it's called popcornmachine.net. So what we're going to do is first quarter assist, and I do like Josh Hart here more than 1.5. It's a spot where he got 2 in that game against Detroit, and again, he only played 4.5 minutes because he got into foul trouble. Even with Brunson out there, he's still trying to set guys up, and I don't mind this at all. If you don't get in foul trouble, maybe this is where we see 12 minutes out of him. They pull OG back a little bit, and if he sees 12 minutes and you're going to give me 1 and a first quarter assist, he's cleared this number in 8 of his last 10 games. Again, some without Brunson, some with Brunson. I do kind of like this line for him. It just feels a little bit too light for me for Josh Hart. So we're gonna go first quarter assist more than 1.5. And then the third and final pick we're gonna talk about here, we're gonna go full game, and we're gonna pull up Tobias Harris. Now he played 40 minutes that first game, and one thing I do like, if you don't want to play, Sar Thompson really hurts. Uh, he struggles a little bit when Tobias Harris is out there. Tobias Harris, if you saw towards the end of the season, he took a little bit more of a scoring load, put up 25 points against these guys, and played almost, again, 40 minutes against the Knicks. I think we're going to see close to 40 minutes out of him again, 38, 40 minutes. They got to get one of these here if they're going to have a chance. And I do like the fantasy score just with those blocks and steals. They add up in an absolute hurry. And so fantasy score, he put up 37.2, mostly due to on points, but he did have a few steals in that game as well. He ended up putting up, I apologize, he had 2 blocks in that game, no steals, but he's usually good for a block or a steal, usually 2 to 3 a game, and those add up in a hurry. That's 9 points right there, fantasy score, for say 2 blocks and a steal or 2 steals and a block. If you're going to give me a lot of minutes there, field goals are going to be, pretty 13 to 14. And it's just a spot where I do like looking at fantasy score for 29.5. I think this number should be closer to like 33.5. I think we're getting 2 to 3, 4 points on him, and I think it's a very good spot where we can get a little value there for Tobias Harris. So if you're just going to play a 2-man for these, I would go Tobias Harris, and I'd go Josh Hart first quarter assist at 1.5. I think that's where I feel most comfortable, just because Towns can go either way with this. Like, he can go either way. If he decides to go out there and chuck a few threes early and hits them, we're screwed. But if Brunson tries to run the show, the ball's not really flowing through Towns early, then, maybe Towns picks it up a little bit later. So definitely going Josh Hart. Harris looking at 2. Towns would be my least favorite of the 3. But I still think with them being completely healthy, maybe see Bridges shoot a little bit more early. We might not see Towns get there. So those are 3 picks for you. Again, we're still running this promo. We have so few left. If you want to go get the 25% off NBA 25%, or NBA 25 is the promo code to get 25% off your first month or week. Just head on over to our site here, head on over to subscriptions, and you can put that in. And if you want access to those tools I just showed you, you can get them with tools or elite, either or. And again, use that NBA 25 to get off 25% off your first week or month off that. So again, appreciate you guys. And again, popcornmachine.net. This should be, you're doing NBA playoffs, highly recommend using this to go back and look at game flows if you're not able to watch the games, or if you just want to go reference to see maybe what happened. Sometimes people just look at the numbers for face value and they don't really dig into what truly happened. And again, if you're looking at this, you can kind of see, foul trouble and whatnot, and just kind of see the rotations, and maybe that'll help you a little bit, especially get a little deeper in these playoffs to see what the teams are actually doing. So again, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. 10-2 run. Let's just keep this bad boy running. See you on the flip side. Deuces.